What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are jumping into Tiny Tina's Wonderlands Redux 1.0.2, and we are going to be trying to farm some pearlescence with the new bosses that they added with the new update to Redux. So sit back, relax, and see me fail as we try to get more pearlescence for my character. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to actually do one boss per video. So I'm going to farm the boss in Sunfang Oasis. One is the reason is because I don't really like Sunfang Oasis, so I'm probably not going to be hitting that boss too often. But that boss is quite easy to get to. You just spawn in and just run out of a temple and go left, and it's like right there. There's a lot of enemies that can spawn in right there too, so we might have a better chance of getting pearlescent. That's the whole thing about these runs. I'm trying to grab some pearlescence. I have not had much luck with actually grabbing pearlescence in the Wonderlands Redux as I have been with the Borderlands 3 Redux. But I'm very excited that they did bring out this mod for Wonderlands. And I'm very excited that they released this update today. I want to do more content with Wonderlands, and the best way for me to do that, I think, is to do that with the Steam Deck and the PC version of Wonderlands. Because right now, if you are a Wonderlands player or even a Borderlands player, a lot of the stuff is held back on systems, or console, because I play on PlayStation 5, and we all know that the DLC that came out for Wonderlands was very weak, and I feel like the guys that are behind the Redux mod, they really kind of saved the game a lot, because they added so much content that even Gearbox can't even compare to, because the content that they gave us after Wonderlands was released was very minimal. Not saying that they do a bad job with their content. We just expected DLC that the Borderlands titles would get, because this, even though it's not a Borderlands title, it is a spin-off title within the Borderlands world. It's just inside of a board game or a RPG that is in the Borderlands world. So we just expected better DLC. So right now we are going to take out these guys right here. These are the bosses. You spawn in 3 at a time, and then you got a lot of bosses that spawn in over here to my right, and you can take them out. Yeah, it's basically just load in, shoot them, kill them, see what loot you got, load out, load back in. But you don't have to load out of the game like you used to in Borderlands titles. You just go back to the main area, and then you can go through the portal, and that portal will actually bring you right back here, and you can just do a whole loop that way. Obviously right now I haven't gotten any pearlescence yet. We did get a handful of legendaries, and we got a handful of rare and unique. The unique is that's actually new to the Redux mod, which are the pink rarity. They are basically, I guess, weapons that you just get for quests, basically. So you can get them now in the world. You just get them in the unique variety. Yeah, so it's cool. I like to pick up certain ones of those, because a lot of times you lose them, or you just drop them out of your bag, because there's no point of keeping a lot of them. But it is cool that they bring them back with this mod as droppable items. So yeah, we go back to Brighthoof. You'll see what I mean. You can just basically load in, turn around, and just load right back into Sunfang Oasis, and just do the whole loop over again. So, so far I haven't really seen any new skins yet. I might have pick up a couple guns here and there that had different skins, just never noticed. I have to go into get more into that. I did go into the inventory earlier when I tried to make this video. I made a very, very long video earlier going through all of the bosses and recording it. And then I realized that that video did not save. And I said, holy shit, I can't believe it. Because I literally went through the mirrors and I farmed a bunch of souls so that I can go to each individual boss, the older bosses that came with the initial release of Redux, and the release of today's update. So, yeah, it was kind of crazy. So, yeah, I was kind of livid. I was like, I can't believe I just made this content that didn't even save to my computer. So I was like, oh my god. Yeah, so, um, yeah, so basically this is just runs. I'm just doing a bunch of runs here. I'm trying to race to get my next pearlescent. Hopefully, see, I want to make another video, right? And this next video that I want to do is what we want in Redux. Now, they're already doing a lot of big changes, but there is certain things that we can do in Redux that, there's things that we used in Redux, and here's the thing. It's basically the bounties. Like, to me, I felt like, okay, we had bounties. We had a bounty board. But then once you were done certain bounties, which were basically just side quests, they were done. So once you did all those bounties, the bounty board is completely empty. Like, you have nothing, no papers hanging there. It just says bounty board. If there's a way that the team behind Redux can add bounties to this, it's a done deal, because it'll have more content for you to go to and a way for that to refresh. So, like, instead of it being a thing where, like, you do the bounties and then once you're done the bounties they're over with, like, let them repeat themselves, or like give you quests that just you can keep doing in different ways. If there's any sort of way that the Redux mod or the Redux developers can actually put that or incorporate that into this game, just a simple bounty board, that would actually make a lot more replayability. Now, they already gave us a lot of replayability with these bosses. There's so many different things that they added that lets us go back and fight enemies that are either new or enemies that are literally enemies that you can only fight once in this game period. They are not respawnable. That's what's cool about Redux. Like, they gave you these little spots where you can spawn in these, enemies that did not have respawns in this game at all. So if they can add like a bounty board system, or just expand on that bounty board system that's already in the game, that would be pretty cool, because I would like to be able to change it up a little bit, not chase down a boss or chase down something, and just do quests off of a bounty board. Now, I just don't know how hard that would be to add actual quests into a game. I'm not a developer. I'm one of you guys. I just consume the content and enjoy the content and make videos on the content. So, if that is easy or hard, I don't know, but I think that that would be something that would be really, really amazing to see in Wonderlands Redux, because I've always like thought it was weird when I was playing on PlayStation. When I would go back to the bounty board and it would just be empty, and I'm like, why the fuck is this empty? Like, I want to have a bounty or something to do. Like, it's weird going into a town and a bounty board's just bald. It's just so weird. But it would be really cool if we could actually do bounties again without having to restart the damn game. Also, in the comments down below, if you guys have been playing Redux, tell me what you guys have been enjoying with it, and if you guys had a lot of luck with pearlescents, because I have not gotten jack shit with pearlescents except for one. and it wasn't even from one of the main bosses. Like, I think I was farming a boss, and it popped out of a skeleton that was just running around. And I sat there and was like, "Are you serious? Like, this literally came out of a skeleton that just out of nowhere? Like, it makes no sense." So, um, I thought it was kind of funny, but it was kind of like, damn, I'm really just like rushing these bosses, and like they're just not doing a damn thing. So, yeah. So, I want to know what you guys have been like doing in the Redux mod. And I think there's also some hidden things that they added with this update. I feel like there might be another hidden boss, because Vesper was actually a hidden boss when they first released Redux, and I feel like they might have given us another boss. So I might be doing some runs here and there around maps to see if I can find anything new, because it would be pretty cool to see what they've added differently, because they might have added another boss as a secret boss, which would be cool. I'm gonna have to look though, because I definitely missed the Vesper one until Epic and NG actually released a video stating that they actually made a secret boss, which was Vesper. I said, what? So there's a lot of new things that they add, and there's a lot of hidden things that they add. So we should definitely be hunting things down. I'm really excited for the next update that they want to do, since they're showing us that they want to add more and more bosses. I like that. I was kind of iffy in the beginning because we only had like 3 maps with bosses, but now they're adding bosses with the updates. I'm like totally down now, and it gives me something to look forward with the updates. So it's definitely cool. I'm definitely happy with what they're doing. So yeah, and back to Bright Hope we go. So yeah, I just went through a couple runs, and this is also me testing more of the audio out for making videos with my Steam Deck, because my last video, the audio was atrocious. So hopefully this new program that I'm using will be a little bit better for you guys. Um, Hopefully this ends up being a decent program to use, because the last video I was echoey, and I was like, it was just really loud and really hard to work with. But I couldn't even edit that audio in the program that I used to edit my videos, because I don't know why. Like, it's just really weird, and it didn't let me like lower the audio or anything. Like, you can edit certain things with the audio, but not like the volume. And I needed the volume to go down, because I was like ear raping you guys, and that was horrible. And I apologize for that, but I kind of just wanted to get that content out, because Redux 1.02 just came out, and I just wanted to get that content out to you guys, and just see where it went. Um, but in the end, I think this program that I'm using right now, I think this will be okay, and I think maybe in the future, if they add more stuff, then it'll be fine. Decky, I use Decky Recorder. So Decky Recorder is a program that someone made for the Steam Deck, so you can record um, your gameplay, and it saves to your Steam Deck. Now, the thing with Decky is that it does not record your audio. It records your game audio, just not your audio. So the problem lies is that you need to either get audio and record with it, or you need to find a way to make the video and then find a program to do the audio. So hopefully in the future, the near future, that they actually update Decky Recorder so that you can actually record your audio while you're playing the game, because that right there is a pain in the ass when you're trying to play a game, record the game, then make audio for the game. Because when stuff happens in game, and it could be amazing, you're not going to hear the exact same like thing. Like, I'm going to be screaming the next time I get a pro lesson, and Wonderlands, but you're not going to get that if I have to keep doing these recording after I make the video. I mean, it's good for videos that you're just putting gameplay in the background and you want to just talk about something about the game, but like when you want to do actual gameplay, it's kind of like crippling. So yeah, so we're gonna go back to Brighthoof, and this is where I think I ended the game. So yeah, remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you did see my last video and see this video, tell me if the audio is a little bit better. Hopefully it does get better. Of course, all my videos aren't going to be like this if the audio is bad, because I do a lot of my videos on my phone, and I do a lot of videos on my PlayStation 5, which records pretty fine there as well. It's just this Steam Deck for right now until they update that stuff. So as always, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you are a fan of Borderlands or Wonderlands, I cover all that stuff here. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.